Right. Welcome to 2022, an amazing year. If it's your plan to actually achieve more than what you achieved in the past year and achieve more even in the future, by choice, not by chance, then this information is simply very, very important. And you pay attention to and you take action from, it will make all the difference. The world is changing, particularly with the COVID that came in 2019. Everything is happening so fast, so much more that there are skills required, and if you don't have it, it doesn't matter what you do, you'll be left behind one way or the other. But if you have these skills, then you are giving yourself the chance, the edge, to be ahead as much as you need. Welcome to Diamond Mine High Income Skills Program, designed to help you to be able to skill up, because when you skill up, your value gets improved, increased, and then you can actually scale up. My name is Prola Majid, a digitalpreneur helping individuals with digital skills, helping entrepreneurs to take their business on and make progress of it, or helping a new startup, or helping you to turn your idea into product, digital product, and you to serve people and build a good business. Serving people are also changing your life. I'm also a wealth and a wellness coach, and I'm glad to have you on this section. First things first, we all have this thing. We have this cell phone, different kind of cell phone. And there's something we call screen time. Screen time is how much time do we spend on this phone, on this gadget, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, or TikTok, or other one. And a good example is here, this 8 hours with 4 minutes. That's like more than one third of one's life a day. Now, the question is, how much of your screen time makes you money? What about if you can convert your screen time to become wealth? Wouldn't we all be more wealthy than we are today? That is a big part to look at. Secondly, we don't want to make assumptions. Things are changing. Every important part of life is going digital. Before, we can't do any transaction that deals with money except if you enter the bank. Now you can use the ATM. Now from your phone, you can transfer money to any part in the world. Work is going from factories to laptop, boardroom to Zoom, like we're having Zoom, and people are connected from different parts of the world. Friends from neighbors to followers. Game. For game, we know as kids we play football, play basketball, we run around, but today more kids are playing more Fortnite than basketball and football combined. What does it imply? This implies that things are truly changing. And not to change with it means to simply be left behind. Metaverse is also happening, and let's hear from Zuckerberg the future. And this unfortunately is not what the system has prepared us for, unless if we make that extra effort to have what we call personal education and personal development, and that can help in many ways. If you don't have it, you will be left behind for sure. And what is going to happen from this year going forward is going to be more serious than what has happened before.
Time for everyone's favorite, work. Over the last year and a half, a lot of us who work in offices have gone remote. And while I miss seeing the people I work with, I think remote work is here to stay for a lot of people. So we're going to need better tools to work together. Let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would still have that sense of presence, shared physical space, those chance interactions that make your day, all accessible from anywhere. Now imagine that you have your perfect work setup, and you can actually do more than you could in your regular work setup. And on top of all that, you can keep wearing your favorite sweatpants.
Looking good. Let's get together real quick for a debrief.
I'm free now. Let's jump in. Hi.
So this is just that you could be anywhere at any time, like you're actually there, just putting on some device on your face, just some glasses. That's the future. Now, what happens when you are not prepared for this, when all you depend upon is what the school taught us? And the school never prepared us for any of this. You'll be left behind. It's happening, and it's happening massively and seriously. At least you want to give yourself a chance to have great high income skills, digital skills that will help you. What are these skills? Some of these skills are what you're going to see in this video.
It's going to take at least 2 years to get the same number of jobs back. So in this free time, you must spend it on education. Get a skill that can make money fast. As a business myself, I'm still looking to hire people, but people with internet skills. People who know how to edit videos. People who know how to run Facebook ads, build websites, create a sales funnel, people with an eye.
That is it. Facebook ad, websites, video editing, sales funnel, those are skills that are hot because every business needs it one way or the other. It's beyond I have a certificate that works today. And that's why I want to welcome you to Diamond Mine High Income Skills Masterclass Club. That will give you a chance to actually know how to use your mind for yourself and not against yourself. And also give you high income skill with that. And how you can use that to create abundance of wealth for yourself. How you can monetize that is the best. But the one you're going to have access to Diamond Mine, they're just letting you know 99% of success you have in life coming in between our 2 ears. So if the mind is not correct, you might be shooting yourself in the leg without even knowing it. We all want results in life. Our parents want one result. The action we take determines that result, but what controls that action is our programming, which we call paradigm. So if the programming is not right, the result will not be right. If the programming is right, the results will be right. So if you maintain the same paradigm, even though we do crossover, everything has been done, God answers prayer, but we need to do some shift we need to do as well. So it's important to understand what this paradigm is and know how to make a shift. Why? Because you must alter the paradigm, the programming, if you desire to achieve any improved result. If you don't change it, nothing will actually change for you. We already have the knowledge and the power to accomplish most anything we want. God has given us that. However, we have not developed a clear understanding of how the paradigms are formed or how they control our habitual behavior. So therefore, we frequently do not do what we already know how to do. We have superior knowledge and we have inferior results, and this causing confusion and frustration so much more that today, a lot of youths think they can break through with gambling or internet fraud and all those other things, which is not, unfortunately. Some ladies think they have to sleep around. Some people think they have to get into a government place or government position and be a politician and steal money. That's none of it. The secret to total freedom is total transformation is actually for you to understand how this new paradigm can be formed and you can change your life like that.
There is a story of a Major League Baseball player.
You're going to know how to handle this. This is how 95% of you create their future. A year of crossover, new year of this and that, which is fine. But do you know what? People look at their situation, their current circumstance, and what do? They talk about it, they complain about it, they go on strike about it, they do a lot of things about it. And then what happens? The conscious mind is fed with the same thing again. And it's from the conscious mind that the subconscious mind is going to create the programming and the paradigm we're talking about. It's create the same thing. The body continues to act in the same way, and the results remain the same year in, year out, even though people have done crossover, people have said this is going to be this and this is going to be that. But if you don't change this, nothing changes. So it's very important to understand how to do this, and that you will know in this master class. Then you're also going to have the ability to hear my Sienna story. That's the car I use now, one of the cars I use now. And I did this using the same method I'm going to teach you. Use my mind to attract and achieve this in less than 2 weeks. It's amazing. You can use this you can apply this to any other thing you want to achieve in life. You agree with me that that is priceless there. For things to change, you and I have to change. If you don't change, nothing changes. If you don't change our thinking, make a shift. If you don't have extra skill or other things apart from what others have, things will remain the same. But the two, you're going to have advantage of what we call the online advantage. Where, because we know there are millions of people online, billions of people online, if you understand how to tap into that, you can serve as many people as possible. And remember, the more people you serve, the more prosperity you're going to have. But if you don't understand leverage, you're going to work too hard, like many people are doing today. The way to go about that is to go for attraction marketing, which is value-based. You lead with value. What can help your audience? What can help your ideal customer, ideal clients? You lead with that. Then that will help you to build rapport because they don't know you. Now that will help you to build rapport with them. It's cultivate trust. And now you can educate them on the solution you offer, and they will listen objectively because now they are warm. They are no longer a cold audience. Then you qualify and disqualify those who want to serve. Like here, I'm here to serve people that want more out of life, that want to make 2022 the best year for them. They want financial abundance and they're ready to work towards it. They are willing, ready, and able to work, ready for all it takes. And I'm ready to serve people that want greatness, not just anyhow, but in the right way. I'm here to help people that want to, yes, get wealthy, but not lose their soul in the process. They are still mindful of God. Those are the people who want to help. I can't help you if you don't care how it comes, you want to do anything anyhow. I can't help you. If you are not willing and ready and able to do what you need to do, serious enough to change your life, if you are looking for somebody to motivate you before you decide to change your life, I can't help you. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to help people that have decided to have the best of life this year going forward. Then by the time you offer your solution, people are already sold out. Traffic sources, Facebook, Instagram, because there are traffic is important because physically or online, the more people that know about what you do and see what you do, the more progress you can make and the more business you can actually build. But if they don't know, there's nothing. So these are online space where you can actually put yourself in front of traffic. We're going to look at this in two ways. The organic way, where you're going to not spend money, is free, and you can go to get a lot of people's attention and serve them. And the other one is the paid ad, where you pay some money and platform can help you sort out for people you want to sell. On the organic one, what you need to do is you do posts, value posts, story posts, and sifting questions. You're going to take a deep dive into this in the master class. You're going to have interaction, and then you're going to educate them, and you're going to serve a lot of people and make a whole lot of money. For the paid ad, you pay, and then you call attention of your audience, maybe professionals or stay-at-home mom or who you want it to be. You talk about their interests, and you do a call to action. And once you are doing that, things are going on. But because you don't want to burn out, you don't want to be somebody who's okay, now I'm making business and you don't have time for yourself, you don't have time for your family again, you don't want to burn out. That is why this is very important. Automation. And this is going to happen through both funnel design. We talk about landing pages, content generation, and marketing. How you will see how you can turn your same Facebook profile that's been there doing nothing, cover photo, to become a lead machine that brings into you, for you daily, 247, whether you are sleeping or snoring, quality leads that you will serve and build a lot of business and make a lot of money. This works, generic works all over. You're going to see how to also make that in the master class. But then, let me just show you quickly what I mean by organic traffic and this automation, just a little bit of that. Please, I'd like to know in the chat box if you can still see my screen. I'm going to go to Facebook now. So tell me if you can see. I need you to tell me. Okay, let me try this. I need you to tell me if you can see my Facebook. I need you to say that to me in the chat box. Can you still see my screen? Can you see my Facebook, this thing I'm showing? Can you see that? Can you see my screen, please? I just need to confirm. Okay, here, this is free video training. This person has turned into something valuable that attract the right kind of people you want to serve. Can you see that? Okay. So now when people come here, they want this, then they have to come here and click this link, and that's how they can actually get access to this information. And this is automatically done. So that from there, no. My screen is not seen. I need to share this screen quickly. Please don't assume somebody else is answering. Give the answer straight. So you click that. Let me get it again. This is it. The same Facebook cover we have, but it's been changed to something that attracts because it's this value, this lead magnet. And then when you click on this, it takes you into a landing page where you can just put your details quickly. And then the email comes up, and then you put your phone number, your WhatsApp number, and that's the only time you can access the information the person has for you. Because if you don't do that, 6554. If you don't do that, you're not going to access this. You're not going to access. So when you click here, it moves to the next stage automatically. It gives you peace of mind. Things can go on without you. Sales can be made without you. This is what every business that wants to scale needs. If you don't have this, you are joking. Any kind of business, whatever the business is, this is what you need. Anywhere in the world, this is what is needed. So I'll just minimize this and I'll reshare my screen again to be sure you can see it, and I'll get back to the slides. So that is it. And that is amazing. That is what rules the world today in the business world. You make it good. I want to limit amount of money you waste on some advertisements, then this is the way to go. But now that we know that we can access that, the question I want to ask us at this point is, if you are here and it's very important for you to get this high income skill very fast, you want to get to the best offer, and you also want to know how to create massive wealth with this, let me have a yes in the chat box. I need your permission to go on from here. Because I've given you information I have, but I need your permission. If you want to know, then I can go ahead. If it's important to you to know, you want to learn these skills, you want to make the most of it, so that 2022 becomes the best year and become the beginning of the best of the rest of your life going forward to. You want to know that, you want to know the best way to be able to access the best offer to learn that and also create wealth with that. Let me have a yes in the chat box. Let me have a yes in the chat box. And I know I'm talking to the right people, then I can actually go on. All right, so I got your permission. That's why I'm going to go ahead and show you this quickly. Very, very important. In life, we're all trading. We're always trading. World trades. But the question is, are you trading down or trading up? If you trade up, you break through. If you trade down, you only survive and struggle. The four types of wealth: financial wealth, which is money; social wealth, that's your income from any source; social wealth, which is connected to money, too, that's your status; time wealth, that's your freedom, which is very important. We have limited time in our lifetime, limited time every day, limited time in a year. Physical wealth is our health. The last one, which is time wealth, and physical wealth, is our greatest asset, which we need to guide jealously, because it is with which we can create abundance of any other thing. The rest are temporary. But you see, be wary of jobs or things to do that allow you in with one and two, give you some fixed income and some maybe social wealth, take one sometimes two, or rob you out of your 3 and 4, rob you out of your original time wealth and the greatest asset. People that majority of people are parents who they traded down, they sacrifice their time and health for this fixed income and the low social wealth as well, or momentary social wealth, that when they are not at office again, everything is gone. And it's a big mistake, because after retirement, you see what happens to majority of people. You want to make a smarter decision and make sure you do something better. And that's why I say here, how to make money with these skills. You can work for someone, you have time for money, because you want to survive and do things, but that's the most common and the most limiting way to make money. You can become a professional, get some additional skills and things, qualification. You're going to make a little bit more money, but you also don't have time for yourself and family. But the third way where people get to manage financial wealth, and that's financial freedom and also time freedom, is to be your own boss. And this one too, they are traditional way, they are the old way, whereby you have to get office and a lot of traditional businesses. It will cost you a lot and there's no guarantee of success. But there's a special recommendation where you have all the roadblocks and all the challenges removed, all the drawbacks removed, and you are given a pure chance to achieve maximum success. Let's get the quick information from the 3 ways to actually earn money with anything you have, whether skill or certificate. What is the best way?
There are basically 3 ways you can earn money. First, you can work for someone else. You have a job. Essentially, you agree to trade your time for a salary or an hourly wage to build someone else's business. They decide the role you perform, the hours you work, the length of your employment, and the value that your time is worth. Jobs are the most common, but often the most limiting ways to make money. The second way you can earn money is with a profession. Some examples would include doctors, lawyers, or engineers. In this case, you get a higher education or develop a specific set of skills or knowledge, and you're paid for those services. Professional services often offer a higher level of compensation, but come with longer hours and a greater commitment. They tend to require ongoing training and a significant investment of time and money. Now, the third way you can earn income is what a lot of people dream about. That is being your own boss. Few would argue that this is the most exciting, flexible, and rewarding way to make money. In this model, you are no longer building someone else's dream, but rather your own. The key benefit of being your own boss, and this is important, is that you have the opportunity to leverage the efforts of others to accomplish more and therefore earn more than you otherwise could on your own. This is how people improve both their financial freedom and their time freedom. Unlike a job in which you trade your limited time for a set amount of money, business owners can turn other people's efforts into personal potential. We'll talk more about this in a few minutes. So, there are 3 ways you can earn money: work for someone else, become a professional, or be your own boss. Let's focus on the home business industry. The first question to answer is, what is a home business? I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory, right? But the reality is that this industry is often misunderstood. Did you know, for example, that according to a recent report released by the United States Census Bureau, that 49% of all U.S. businesses are home-based? There are over 20 million home businesses in the United States alone, with a new one started every 6 seconds. Worldwide, it's a staggering $427 billion a year industry. Now, as the name implies, a home business is any business that an individual can operate from their home. Certainly, that includes many traditional businesses like web design, fashion, tailoring, technical services, repair services, and many others. But what we're interested in today is a very unique and rapidly growing subset that has a distinct set of advantages over the more traditional businesses. For example, unlike the other businesses mentioned, this subset typically requires no training or past experience, very little startup capital, and there's no accounts payable, no accounts receivable, no inventory. There are no employees, nor the headaches, expenses, licenses, certifications, and overhead that come along with a traditional business. The kind of home business we're going to talk about, you can work part-time, full-time, or even just in your spare time. You're the boss, so you decide. In short, the home business we're interested in offers far greater flexibility, it eliminates many of the costs, expenses, and other drawbacks of a traditional business. And yet, it offers tremendous potential, often with less invested. You'll see why that is in just a few minutes.
That's amazing. Drawbacks removed. You don't have to employ anybody. You don't have to do overhead. You don't have to do all those things. You can focus your attention on actually meeting with people's needs and building a huge business empire. Building a huge business empire. And that's exactly what you have there. So you're given a pure chance to success without wasting money and wasting resources, hoping things actually work. And that's why this recommended model, I'm recommending it particularly because this is what has helped me to become who I am today, to become a 7-figure earner for so many years now. Regardless of what government does, regardless of what happens in society, the recommended leverage business model will allow you to experience total life transformation like mine. I have a desire to change my life. My friends are highly educated professionals, they are medical professionals, but I saw what happened. I didn't like it. So I need to do so. I know there must be a better way, and I found this. So I have desire, plus the fact that this has eliminated drawback for me, give me secure world, my physical and time world, which is the most important, is secured. I'm not going to pay it for anything. And it's also low risk and give high return on investment. It's predictable, it's scalable, and it's generational. And gives total life freedom. Changed my life. I've traveled with these models 6 times internationally. I've assets in and out of the country. I've been able to help over 300 individuals earn 7 figure income monthly. I've been able to do a lot of things. I've traveled a lot with this organization, the business model, and this has helped me to do so many things I never thought I could do. And that is why I want to help as many people as really motivated to change their life in this 2022 to achieve greatness too, without waiting for government or waiting for another political party to take power. You don't need that. You can change your life and achieve maximum success. Check out this young lady who is crushing it and achieving great things. Just in 4 years, her life changed totally. check the before and after she saw this amazing, after she took advantage of this amazing leverage business model, check her life as well. I see that transformation from nothing to greatness. She doesn't need to look at any politician. She's great on herself, by herself, with this amazing leverage business model. Take advantage of this and change your life forever. Now it's action time, show time. Get transformed and skill up now. You're going to get access to Mind App, which you agree with me is priceless. You're going to get access to that for only 10,000 naira. Organic traffic, 10,000 naira. Facebook, Instagram ad, which is priceless, 10,000 naira. Lead generation machine, like I showed you, priceless, 20,000 naira. Email marketing, 10,000 naira. Follow-up is in the follow. The fortune is in the follow. Auto sales, which is the bottom point, and 10,000, 10,000. Everything put together is only 100,000 naira, 200 naira, which is less than the money we spend to book courses we never use after we finish, which is less than the money people use to bribe, we won't get admission. But this can change your entire life. But because we want to make this super available and affordable for people that have great desire, you have a chance to enjoy 80% discount, and we also have a special 50% Ember discount, which is around for the next few days. So that instead of you paying 100,000 naira, all you need to pay is only a token of 5,000 naira, $10 US, and you'll be able to access all these fantastic high income sales plus the Mind Act that will change your life forever. What if there's a better offer that says you can get access to this for free when you are smart enough to take advantage of the recommended leverage business model? Plus the mentorship will take you by hand and show you how to do this effectively. And as long as you are coachable and ready to take massive action, your life will change. Results are, my result is not typical, but then when you follow the process, it's no magic. You will achieve greatness. Personalized website, when you are part of the first Smart 5 to take advantage of this immediately, then you have access to personalized website, a complete e-commerce website built by this amazing business model for you, worth $1,000 US, 500K, you get it. You're also going to get advanced email marketing app for $1,000, 500,000 naira. You get that. You also get mentorship by 7-figure earners like myself and others, as well as 100,000 naira. You get that advantage. You're also going to get access to our Diamond Key system, the win system, so that you can attract people, not you chasing the wrong people or time wasters. You attract them. They don't need to know them. They just have to be qualified leads and total quality people. 100,000 naira. They're also going to remember the digital speech is valued at 100,000 naira. Going to all together is 1.3 million naira, $2,600. This is more than what it will cost. This will change your life beyond this. If people can take 1.5 million to secure a job that has nothing to do with their financial future, and they can't even give somebody else the same job on that, then you agree with me that this is more valuable than 1.3 million or $2,600. But even at that, you want to make this super available and affordable for you with desire to change your life once and for all. Like I said, you made up your mind to be great 2022 and beyond, then this is for you. Now, before that, what this can do to you is to give you a chance to be a good person when you actually get out of debt. You are not owing anybody. Wouldn't that, can you imagine the peace that comes with that? Knowing that you have done things and you are not owing anybody anything. You bought your car, you did a lot of things. Amazing, right? Not like what many people do where they have to get loan to get cars, get loan to rent, get loan to do everything, and their whole life is debt. Can you imagine that peace of mind that comes with getting out of debt? What about this? How much is that worth? How much is your peace of mind worth? What about abundance? You have enough and you have extra at all times. How much is that worth to you? What about if you can live a happier life? You're truly happy, fulfilled. Because if you don't understand leverage, you work too hard. But with this, you can change your life. These individuals here, managing with mega salary, when I put there a bike rider, graduate for bike rider because there's no job. Some they are petrol attendants, some are teachers. They are all today multi-millionaires because they got advantage of this amazing leverage business model. So take advantage of this, make the smart decision, and change your life once and for all. Young individuals struggling in life, that's like the next one. So that guy struggling in Lagos managing life. The number of people that resign because they want to do right now. These are another young individual doing amazingly well. And this next thing was actually that and the last one is a teacher who was earning 3,000 naira a month. But then when they check his earnings and they check the kind of people he wants to have, they are not in alignment. He saw this leverage model used, and today is a multi player. Very easy. You also need to take advantage of this and change your story once and for all. Plus, when you take action immediately, you get the digital, high income digital skills absolutely for free. So what are you waiting for? Take action now. You get all this. You won't have to pay $1.3 million or $2,600. You pay only 20,600 naira, $40 US, and you have access to this leverage business model. And when you are part of the first time that start immediately, which I know you will, then you also get the digital skills for free. This is right, because the digital skills can be something on its own where you can use to promote your business or promote your idea or serve other business. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose. This is 2022. How do you want 2022 to be? If you continue to do the same thing like you did in 2021, hoping and wishing like most people do, you might end up disappointed like you have been. Take action now. Follow this process and change your story forever. Connect with the person that gave you this link for recording. Get started. Click the link below or around this video, click the button below. Get started. I can't wait to see you on the other side where we achieve great, massive, generational, unlimited success, wealth, and prosperity together. Congratulations as you come on board. 2022, a great year for you when you take action.